Back on Trojans Live, and this segment of Trojans Live is brought to you by Allstate. The Trojans are in good hands with Zach Banner. The senior right tackle joins Jordan Moore, myself, and John Jackson, my partner, right now on Trojans Live. And you know what? Zach is a candidate for the Senior Class Award. You can vote for him. There's a big vote tomorrow.
He's gonna win now.
Well, I'm also going to shout out his Twitter, which he'll enjoy, @ZachBanner73. That's where the link is to vote. It's a big week for Zach. A Washington guy goes back to Seattle. The obvious question first, what are your emotions, Zach, going to be like going generally speaking, home and playing in such a big game?
First off, Jordan, I've been a bully lately. I've been trying to develop into a bully, so I don't want to be called Zach anymore. I'd like to be called Sir. So
sir, this is a bully. This is a bully mentality.
That's to both of you
it's
guys.
It's a good year for bullies.
So sir, and that's for the rest of the show. Thank you. I'm excited to go back home. I really am. You have to, as in a football / captain / veteran, you have to though put it in their perspective that it's a business trip. And with that being said, I'm going to get the tickets for the family. I'll get the tickets for my friends. They'll be able to come and watch. But I don't even have people come visit me in the hotel lobby the night before the game because it's a business trip. I'm excited to be back home on Montlake. My home is Tacoma, but it's 45-minute drive without traffic. And to say that, it's going to be an exciting thing. There's probably going to be a lot of booze this weekend, a lot more. I'm excited, but I'm more excited to play another game and to go play another game and try to get another win with my team.
Well, sir, can we classify ourselves as friends?
We are friends.
Okay, good.
You
So because when you go to the,
I don't think bullies have friends.
But when
bullies don't have friends.
I just wanted to make sure I was straight because when you go to the NFL, there might be a time that I need you.
I got you.
now that I know you get tickets for friends. You got the offensive line as a whole. I mean, you guys are doing a tremendous job, really coming together. But the biggest stat that I know the coaches love and everything else is the sacks against. You guys are protecting Sam phenomenal. He's upright a lot.
Sam's a little freckled skinned ginger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can't get him marked up. You can't get him hit, or else
I
the
can
bruise
see.
is going to be there for a long time.
I can see. What has been the big thing for that offensive line as a unit in terms of protection?
I think it's the camaraderie, but it's also just the focus of execution. We've been playing next to each other for 3 years, all 5 of us. With that being said, minus Toa being hurt, and Nico steps in, and Nico's been having a terrific year, playing awesome. I couldn't be more proud of him. With that being said, it shows. It shows from the hard practices we have during the week. Our offensive line coach, Coach Callaway, never gives us a compliment. So that's just because he's hard, you know what I mean? And that's his way of coaching. So I'm not going to give him any credit right now at all.
I was going to say, that must be especially difficult on you, sir.
I gave him so much credit and so much hype going into this offseason that that's a great look, by the way. The
siren? No, I mean, it's part of the ambiance.
It's LA, right? Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's how you know it's live and we're downtown.
I gave him so much credit for this offseason going into it, and he has never given us a compliment individually or as a group, so I'm not giving him any credit right now for what's taking place. It's all us, in a joking way. So I'm excited. I think the guys are doing great, and we have a big challenge ahead of us this weekend.
You do have a big challenge, and one of it is I don't know. I don't think you've ever played. Did you ever play a game in that stadium in high school?
Never in the stadium. I played a game in basketball. We got the win, by the way.
You played a basketball in their football stadium?
In the football stadium. In the arena.
Okay, so you played at UW.
Gosh.
But it seems loud.
Heck Ed, that's what it's called.
It seems really loud.
Here's the thing about the fans up there, and they're great. They don't care about the weather. You know what I mean?
No,
people down here, you know what I mean? It's probably going to rain. It doesn't rain too hard usually around this time. It's not like, the south or anything like that. When it rains, it drizzles, but it just continues to drizzle for the time being. So the fans out there are great, and they're going to be loud, and they're going to yell. That's just the bottom line.
So you're out on that island. I'm just curious, how much, when they really get to a fever pitch, how much are you hearing? How much discipline does it take to stay focused and shut that out? What's sort of going on between the ears when it it is?
Luckily,
really
a lot of our stuff are signals. We're not a huddle team, so a lot of our stuff are signals. That'll make that easier. We're gonna have to. A lot of used to be in the past year or two. Used to be a lot of this when the guys were younger. A lot of the signals went through me and Chad, and we relayed it to the rest of the O-line. They're all vets. They're good
Right.
now. I'm not even going to try to say that. They're all good. So we can all get the signals. The communication factor, it's kind of a lot of like we've been doing the plays all the time, so it's going to be a little bit less. No pointing. You don't want the team to know what you're doing. That'd be stupid. Cadence is going to be silent cadence, and we're going to get it done. Got to get it done.
Yep.
You know, talk about your leadership role and what has been your leadership role. This team was at one point 1-3,
Right.
but now everybody's forgotten about that. We're past that. This team is playing at a high level. Probably the last team or one of the last teams in the country that an opponent wants to see.
Mm-hmm.
For you as a leader, what has been your sort of the key to getting this whole thing turned around? Not just like performance on the field, but also mentally within the players, in the locker room.
We saw how it was to win the first game on this streak. We saw how it was to win, how it felt. We realized what it took to prepare. And, we've been, like you said, we've been playing great. And we are not changing anything. You don't change anything. I think that's my job as a leader, to make sure things don't change, to make sure guys stay focused, to make sure guys treat this like every other game, to prepare, to be in the film room, to be early, to be there doing extra stuff. I'm more of an example guy leading up to the game and a verbal pusher when the game gets there. And that's just an encourager and an applauder, because being a leader, you not only have to criticize, but more you have to compliment, because guys enjoy that. And they like the feeling of being involved, and they like to be told good job and bad job. And if you're able to balance both in the right way, you get a lot of success.
That's the captain, Zach Banner. It's a big week for him and this program. What an opportunity. The senior, you come back for your senior year just for moments like this, I imagine,
I said,
Zach.
don't call me Zach. I said, sir.
Sir.
Sir.